Saluta Salutations, world! Today I have a very interesting vlog, I think. One of my friends had a French assignment to come up with a fantasy dinner party, and I decided I was going to try it out too, just not in French. So the idea of the dinner party is that you're allowed to have 12 guests, and they can be anyone dead or alive. Someone you've met before, someone you haven't met before. But they have to be real. Then you also have 2 hosts. One host is yourself, and the other is another host. You also need a theme for the dinner party. I'm just going to list off what I have as my 12 guests and my co-hosts and my theme. And what I'd like to do is to get other people to do this as well and respond, because I will totally watch all of them. I really want to do more videos where I can get other people making videos with me. So first off, first host is, of course, me. You have to pick yourself as one of the hosts because this is your party. The second host that I picked had to be someone that I thought would throw a good party and someone I knew I could get along with. So I picked Toby Lee, 02T Lee, as he is known on the internet. I met him from VU. He's a really cool guy. The first actual guest that I would have, this was absolutely easy. Audrey Hepburn. I'm absolutely obsessed with her. She's so perfect. The second person I would invite is Tom Milsom. I had to pick someone from YouTube that I thought would be interesting to have at the dinner party. I also had a dream about him last night. He was making videos on a roller coaster with rubber pens, and it was really, really weird. The third guest I would have, Matt and Kim. There is a rule that if you want to invite a band, they count as one person. The fourth person is probably the most influential person on my life overall, and that would be Gwen Stefani. Sounds really weird, but ever since I was little, my parents' band would cover songs, and a lot of them were No Doubt songs. So I grew up listening to No Doubt, so I love her. The fifth person, while I was doing this alongside my friend Rosemary, she had a lot of writers at her dinner party, so I thought I had to pick a writer as well. The writer that I feel most connected with is probably Lemony Snicket. I'm a big fan of the series of Unfortunate Events, and I think that he would also be really interesting to have at a dinner party. The sixth person that I would invite is definitely a very influential person on my life. Definitely recently. Her name is Megan Ellie Smith. She is a blogger, artist, overall awesome human being. I talk to her on Twitter a lot, and she's just great, and I think it would be awesome to meet her in person. The seventh guest of my fantasy dinner party is someone who is a member of my absolute favorite band, and that person is Cara Faye Charno, the lead singer of the Shiny Toy Guns. Well, one of them. At 2 points now. Number 8, I decided I would start picking some actors, because I have a lot of musicians so far. So I decided to pick who is an actor that I would absolutely love to meet. As you may or may not know, Kick-Ass is probably one of my absolute favorite movies of all time, besides Breakfast at Tiffany's. And after going through the summer watching Kick-Ass about 500 times, I decided that one of my favorite actors has to be Christopher Mintz-Plasse. He's just so... I love him. I love him. And I saw him at Fright Night, and he was amazing. He was amazing! So, he would be at my dinner party. Number 9 was actually suggested by Rosemary, Molly Ringwald. I'm such a big fan of the 80s, and definitely 80s movies. Oh, so good. So, she'd be there. She'd so be there. Number 10? Number 10. I hit myself. She's a very, very, very hilarious lady, and she's just awesome. Number 10 is Tina Fey. Number 11, my 11th guest, second to last guest. This person, I don't really know too much about her, but I think that she would fit in well with this group, and it would be really interesting to have her at my party and get to know her, because I feel like we'd have a lot in common. And that person is Zooey Deschanel. Number 12, I cannot believe I didn't think of this person earlier in my guest list, but definitely one of my absolute favorite people for way more than one reason. This person is amazing. Not only did they create one of the most amazing products in the entire universe, they're also an incredibly philanthropic person. And that last person is Milton Hershey. And lastly, the theme. The theme for my dinner party. All these people are very kind of quirky, eccentric out there, so I decided to go with a theme that was very similar to that. So my theme would be a vintage carnival or circus. And I think it would be really fun to have everyone dress up like a specific act or something. And me, the mistress, and the master would dress up like the ringleaders. And I think that would just be awesome. And that is my dinner party. I definitely suggest that you do this as well. It was super fun. And if you do, definitely put it as a response to this video because I would love to watch it. Have a marvelous day. Thank you for watching, and yeah, bye!